Hi guys and welcome to Two Toy Experts. I'm Balahn Thompson and today we are going to talk about the Marvel Legends series, Chasm and Tarantula. Now this is from a recent Spider-Man wave. I do not have all of them, so I'm just doing these two for now. So we're going to talk about each one at a time, but we'll start with Tarantula. So let me just zoom out a little bit, that way you can see all of him. Sorry. So, I have him in this pose, but let me just take him out of it for a second. So he's a pretty good figure. He's not really all that detailed, especially in the back. So the detailing is here. So it's only in the front. He pretty much is just a plain red figure. I do like the colors and the costume and everything. Now, he is a pretty obscure Spider-Man villain. He has his bandana is like this to give the effect as if it's blowing in the wind, which I think is kind of cool. Now, I remember in the comics he had a black bandana, not a blue one. Maybe he has a blue one now, but from what I remember, he always had a black one. He has his mustache and his kind of smile. And his feet are different than most, because it actually has, so the pointy is attached to the foot. I guess you could try and take it out, but, you know. I mean, there's not much to talk about. He's got good posability. I wish he came with accessories, because all he has is these two fist hands. Which I guess that's all he needed, but to have some, like, open hands would be nice. Or would have been nice. It's got that little hole in his back. Guess you attach to something. You know, he does use the same body mold that's been used over and over again. You know, I kind of feel like the new Spider-Man one would have suited him better. Because, you know, he's supposed to do all these different poses. And I can't really, like, get him into a really good one. But, you know, he's a cool figure. Just not a lot to talk about. Because he is kind of plain. But yeah, if you had more accessories, that would make him a lot better. So, oh, hang on. Before we go to Chasm, let me mention that he's got posability here, 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 there. And then the arms. Oh, he actually isn't pinless, by the way. Completely forgot to mention that. So, he has pins. Both of them do. Which isn't that nice. Because I prefer the non-pin arms. Because it feels, and legs. Because then it's a little easier to move. You know. He has kind of like the basic movement. Nothing too special. Okay, so now let's move on to Chasm. Ben Reilly. Now I know lots of people probably, or lots of people don't like, gotta put these on, like the Zeb Wells run on The Amazing Spider-Man. But that's where he's from, and that's how he, well, that's when he really started using it. It wasn't until the end of the Beyond storyline. So there's a little history for you. I actually really like him. I think the colors look right. The green is cool. I really like these little power things around his arms that you can give him. They look really cool. He is the same body mold as Tarantula. But he also got, like, even a little green around there. He does have pins, like I said. I'll take this one off, but even his web shooters have, like, a little greenness to them. And I really like how all the lines are. And even the back looks really cool. He's got that. He is pretty... His legs don't have that much detail. But he just is a very, very cool figure. Although, like Tarantula, he did not come with any extra hands. So you can't have him do any shooting his web hands or open hands. That's the back. I think that's the only thing that isn't really good about these figures, is that the hands. They don't have any extra. They just have the fist hands. Which I'm pretty sure they're the same, actually. Yeah, they are. So Hasbro didn't even bother to change them or anything. You know, these figures are a little stiff, even though I've had them for a little while. Also, he actually has... This isn't like a printed head or anything. You can actually feel the lines on his face. And everything, so actually is very detailed. But I just think he looks extremely cool. So, in short, I like both of them. I think he is he is a little better. But I think to add them to your Spider-Man collection is really nice and would be really nice to those who haven't got them yet. And I think they do stay kind of faithful to the characters, except for Tarantula. And who knows, maybe I'm wrong, maybe he did have the blue bandana at one point, but I just remember it being black. But anyway, they're really good figures. And I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Two Toy Experts.